Welcome to Memoria. We're just about to have a third cutscene from this mysterious thing who controls time, sort
There's
of.
one
Well, he
more
manipulates
thing
it.
you must understand. My garden and the surreal
Oh, he'll tell us the secret of the garden,
is capable.
so we can learn his true name.
Oh, how I love it.
Maybe he'll just tell us so we
My
don't have to go to the garden.
With my name. How singular it is. How beautiful. And how jealous it makes Satinav.
Yeah,
Yes,
Sadja
he
is such a
hates
small
it.
player, it feels
He
like,
hates
compared
it
to how he
so
used to be.
much that he separated it from your world. He hates that he cannot see into it, that he doesn't know what happens there. Whenever someone enters my garden, his quill pauses, and a page in his book, in which all else is written, remains blank. He hates it so much he decided that nothing that happens inside it can have any consequence for the world outside. Go in and break a branch. Go out. And in the eyes of the world, it was never broken. But whisper what happened in the garden into Satinav's invisible ear, and he will add it to his book of truth. Only then do these actions become reality, and the branch broken.
So we can just make up shit.
Tell him what you will. If he believes you, then every word becomes true. But woe unto you if he learns that you have lied. Then he'll show his true face. He'll pursue you, and he'll tear you to pieces. For he is old, jealous, and depraved. Only I am great.
So
Sadja,
you
have
get your
come
wish
so far.
if you can bullshit
Embark
the
on
Lord of
final
Time.
leg of your journey. Follow the path.
There's
from
only one
Draconia,
she cannot pull
down
this
to
shit off. There's
Satinav's
only one
watching
person
pillar.
who has enough
There,
dumb luck and
I'll
roguish
declare to
trickery
you
and
in
boyish good
this
looks, and that's Geron.
my garden, my garden, my name.
So this
my
is shaping
great
up perfectly.
mercy.
Geron will be like, "Hey, look over there," and then he'll like
I
scribble
didn't
something in.
understand that bit with the
Oh, story time
branch.
with Geron.
You mean the garden?
I mean everything. The garden, the mask. I couldn't really follow all that. Could you?
I didn't think it hard to follow.
No, Geron doesn't understand. He needs
The
to ask.
Garden of Oblivion. Why does every word become true there?
As far as I understood it, it's because Satinav doesn't know what happens in the garden. But he has to know it in order to write it down in the Book of Time.
Does everything have to be in that book?
Apparently. In any case, his ignorance makes him furious. That's why he made sure that everything that happens in the garden doesn't affect the outside world until someone tells him about it. What would be a good example? Let's say you take
A ring?
into the garden and enchant it there, alright?
All right.
As soon as you leave the garden, the spell vanishes.
Why?
Because you enchanting the ring isn't written in the Book of Time.
Exactly,
Isn't written in the Book
Geron.
of Time. It didn't happen. Only once you talk about it outside the garden.
And Satinav hears me.
And Satinav believes you. Only then will he open his book and write, Geron went into the Garden of Oblivion and enchanted Brida's ring. And then the ring is enchanted.
What if I lie?
Well, if Satinav believes you, then the lie becomes true. At least until he finds out that you lied. Something tells me he doesn't like being manipulated.
You got all that from the journal?
I thought it was obvious.
And the mask.
What can the mask do again?
It presents you with a decision. If you wear it and speak the formula on the inside, you lose all your memories. But if you speak the name of the Djinn of Time, he appears to you and brings a piece of your past into the present.
Then I understand.
Yes, I sort of understand. But by the 12, the world was mad back then.
Oh, nonsense. On the contrary, back then it was full of real magic. A mask that brings back the past, a garden that makes lies the truth. Compared to all that, the miserable hocus-pocus we know today is nothing.
Keep reading.
Geron can fix things
Oh no. What comes next?
mildly.
Someone else added something here in the margin. After my princess learned the way to the garden, she came to me one last time. The staff.
I don't know what awaits me there, but I will go to the Garden of Oblivion.
Oh, is
I
the
have to know what
staff the...
Cassim wanted there.
No, it
Even
was
I guess.
the other guy.
I wouldn't dream of standing in the way of your madness.
I want to apologize to you. You always wondered why I freed you from the burial chamber. Well, I needed an audience. Someone who would observe all my deeds and remember them forever. I only needed to impress you enough, and you would have never forgotten me. I used you.
And why are you telling me this now?
It's the garden. It scares me.
Scared? You?
The Djinn of Time is a wrathful being. Also, I could be playing into Cassim's hands there. I'm afraid I'll never come back out, and the world will forget me forever.
Oh, that won't happen. No. You're a wonderful woman. If I had knees, I would have proposed to you a long time ago. I thought you wanted
Lovely
to impress
staff.
You hated me a moment ago, and now you're in love with me?
Me. What makes you think that? You're the last woman I would fall in love with. The woman I would fall in love with is dangerous and unpredictable. Mysterious. Moody.
That sounds just like me.
No. The woman I would fall in love with is so calculating and devious that I could never trust her. But you, Shahrazad, I trust you now. For whatever reason that may be.
The Air Mage already declared his willingness to come along to the Flying Fortress as an observer. I asked him to take you on board with him.
You what? Now that we are finally friends, you're going to send me to my death, just like that?
Yep.
If I survive the garden and make it to the battle, I want to fight alongside you.
Then please survive. I do not want to wind up in the nether hells all by myself.
You won't.
I'm serious, Shahrazad. If you don't come out, then I'll come and get you.
Don't worry. It doesn't matter how hopeless my situation is. I always have something up my sleeve. I'll be back soon.
And thus no.
Right.
Thus we
There we
continue. Okay. A monolith. Ooh.
It seems to be just a normal old rock.
Can we do anything with that seal? Touch it, and okay. Can we just go down the hole?
First, I should make sure I can get out again.
Oh, we have a rope conveniently.
Can't lose my...
I don't know where that rope came from. It should have at least had us pick it up at some point. Ah, another stool. Is that all that's here? Yep. Stool it up.
You really did come. Put on my mask. And dream of my name.
What is his name? Is this a new act? I don't know how to read that language. Oh, but she's the princess with the train. She should be able to read it. Maybe. And... oh, he's there.
What an honor. My ruby on the holy mask of the Djinn of Time. Sadja, really?
I thought we took off the ruby.
Now all I lack is the name of the Djinn.
As if I would ever tell you that.
Oh, you don't need to. Have you forgotten that we're in the Garden of Oblivion? Everything that happens here will only be real if someone tells Satinav about it. My servant will simply claim that I found you here and tortured you until you finally told me the name. No actual blood and only one little lie. But the lie will be truth in the eyes of the world. I'll leave this place and it'll be as if you really had revealed the name. But shh, keep it between us.
I will find you, and I will destroy you.
You know, we'll tell Sadnav, and he'll unmake you from existence. If we can just escape. Something invisible. There it goes again. I get control for a few seconds and
There
then...
you are.
Ah, the air
I
spirits.
thought you were going to abandon me.
Guess
Let's get
this
out of
will
here.
be a little easier than I thought. Just kind of float out. Up, up and away!
Halt! One move and you're dead. Climb back into the hole. Now!
Into the pit with you! Well, it looks like we'll have to begin our negotiations in the next episode.